But me and Malik had sex in your car.
In your car?
In my car.
Do we not? Do we not?
Because I was letting them get the car to facilitate
or do you want to go on? Do we not?
Their daughter.
Malik. You didn't do that, did you? Come on, man. Don't be a fool. You didn't do that. I know you didn't. Don't fall for that, man. Malik. This is crazy. I know you didn't. Tell me that woman lying. Cause you a fool if you was messing with her again. You can't be messing with your baby mama. You can't do that. She's off limits. That causes drama.
Yeah. Dose. Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below.
Do we not?
Facilitate
or do you want to go on? Do we not?
Their daughter. Yeah. I've been trying to help them co-parent and be copacetic with each other.
Not
for
that
3 years.
Yeah, not that
copacetic, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
So wait a minute. You let them use your car so they could work on exchanging a Malaya and make sure everything was safe and they could get along and things could be going on schedule. And they end up having sex in your car?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Your Honor.
Is that true, Ms. Davenport?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that true, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor.
You a fool. You a fool. You a fool. Come on, man. And then you wonder why she acting so crazy towards you. Man, you got to cut that off. You can't do that, man, because you can't handle business. They're not going to look at it as business at that point because it is business. When y'all trying to co-parent, that's business. I don't care how y'all want to try to call it or what y'all want to call it, it's business. And then when you put the personal into it and you start smashing, now you messing it all up, Malik. Look at that woman face in the back. She know what I'm saying is true. Man, this is ridiculous.
Your car?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Your Honor.
Is that true, Ms. Davenport?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that true, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor.
But that was her stipulation. He couldn't. She text his
Oh,
phone and told her.
Now you taking up for him. Ain't no stipulation like that warrants doing it. No. You know the woman crazy, and then you gonna go and have sex with her? Dude, y'all need some deep control, some deep discipline. That's discipline, man. You can't go that route. That is not the route. That's not the route. That's not the way to go. Malik, you messed up here. Because the thing is what if you got her pregnant again? What if she's claiming that you got her pregnant again? Now you're back in the same boat. And if you did get her pregnant again, now you got 2 babies with her, and now you going through all of this mess. Come on, man. We got to think.
Daughter,
they are lying, Your Honor,
I was just trying to be a stand-up guy at the end of the day.
No, you was trying to be a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
You ain't no damn stand-up guy, man. You can't. Nah, dog. You got your woman food over there, and you ain't got me food.
Lying, Your Honor,
I was just trying to be a stand-up guy at the end of the day.
No, you was trying to be a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Malaya wasn't even around. So he would call me and text me.
Mr. Johnson,
He
your
would
credibility
from work.
has been
just sunk.
Yeah, your credibility is shot now, bruh. Shot. Man,
relationship is a mess. It's a hot mess. It is. I mean, so Miss Davenport, do you truly believe Mr. Johnson is Malaya's biological father, or are you just hung up on this man and caught up in this net?
No, Your Honor, I believe and I know in my heart that he is the father.
Well, your heart.
And if you had moved on and you got the new boyfriend, why are you having sex with him in the car?
Because that's what she do. That's why there's doubts now. Because that's the type of stuff that she does.
Yeah, so he started texting and calling again.
Well, no.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
Hold on.
I think both of y'all jacked up in the head. Both of y'all nutty. Nutty as they come. Y'all should just take y'all nutty asses and going off together. And quit bringing people in y'all nutty mess.
Now, after I've heard what I've heard, yeah, I know he probably was texting. You all were texting back and forth. We're not even gonna trip about that. You having sex in cars? Yeah, you texting. I mean, you're gonna do that. You're gonna keep texting. You're gonna send pictures. You're gonna all of that. All that was happening. It's a fact. But another fact that I think is of paramount importance is that Miss Davenport, you're here because you're trying to break a generational curse because you didn't have your father.
Yes, Your Honor.
A young woman doesn't operate like this unless there's some very, very deep wounds. And even though the testimony may have been hard, at the end of the day, we have to go through this to make sure Malaya doesn't. Because if you don't confront generational curses and things that affect you, you pass them down. What are you feeling in this moment?
That baby look like her. So that's the thing. That's the crazy thing. The baby look like her.
You pass them down.
Look, they look just alike. Yeah, baby look like her, but she kind of favor him too. That's your baby dog.
What are you feeling in this moment?
Hurt.
Why?
I know all the stuff I've been through. And I didn't think he would do this.
Well, I think it's important in this moment that we begin to...
He was stringing her along, man. He's stringing her along. You heard earlier in the testimony where she said she took care of him and stuff and brought him in and all that stuff. That's his MO. That's his MO.
See how we move forward. And I think one of the best ways to do so is to start with getting the truth.
Yeah, where's Jerome? I think his name's Jerome. Where's Jerome at? Bring the test, Jerome. We tired of this shit. Bring the test.
Before I go to the results, I have to ask you, Ms. Davenport, have you thought about if he isn't the biological father?
That's what I know in my mind, and I know in my heart that he is.
You haven't even thought about what you will do?
No.
How about you, Mr. Johnson? I mean, you all have developed a relationship with this baby. She may not call you daddy, but
my daughters call her sister. My daughters still, when they say yo-yo, my daughters are being affected because they look at Malaya like she's their little.
Absolutely. It affects the whole family.
Yeah. We haven't been able to see her, and they're like, well, where's our sister? When's she coming over?
And have you considered, if I'm not the biological father, what then will you tell the children?
So I just want the crazy dysfunction and yo-yoing to stop because it's affecting my kids.
Yeah.
I am concerned for Malaya. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot going on here, and I want to get the answers for you and for her now, so we can figure out how we pull this thing together. Jerome, I'm ready for the results.
Yeah, Jerome.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Johnson McIver versus Davenport, it comes to 3-year-old Malaya Davenport. It has been determined by this court. Mr. Johnson, you are the father.
Yeah, we all knew that.
I know.
We all knew he was the father. We knew it. And it was probably the best thing though, because there's so many people involved, and you know, her kids is look like that's what chicks that already got kids. But they attached to her. He attached to her. I think he a little happy. Now that he know for sure that that's his kid, and that's the best thing. You know what I mean? You know, as long as we know, and you know, he's already attached to the child, and it seemed like he wanted the child to be his. Now, as adults, y'all got to figure it out. Y'all got to figure it out for the daughter's sake. Figure it out.
We finally know. You are the father. Does it feel good to finally know?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
How you feel, Miss Davenport?
I'm happy.
You look happy. Tears of joy?
Yes, ma'am.
Just glad it's over.
Yes.
Nobody has to doubt your baby anymore. She can have the love of her entire village. And you can have some support. To be a mother, it's a lot of work. It's a lot. And it's important for a child to have their father to be able to step up and just help raise her. Teach her how a young woman should be treated. I say that, Mr. Johnson, because I'm turning to you next. You can't teach a child something you don't know.
You're right, Your Honor.
I mean, I feel like Miss McIver has put herself out there as far as she can go. You've got to take it from here. And I don't mean using her car to have sex with Miss Davenport when she trusts you to be dropping off your child. No,
Yeah, cut all that extracurricular stuff out, man. This is business. It's business. It's business. It's business. Cut it off. I don't care how much she come on to you. I don't care if she say you can't see your child without sex. That is craziness, and that needs to be addressed by itself. But dude, don't fall weak to that. That you are digging yourself into a hole that you can't get out, because she will use it against you. Don't think she won't say nothing. You see, the first thing she did right after y'all did it was called your girl. You already know, bruh. It's a setup. It's a trap.
this is real talk.
Yes, Your Honor.
You would never want somebody treating your little girl
Sure won't.
the way you're doing these two women. You got to straighten up,
Yes, Your Honor.
because you're going to be the example to her as to what a man should be, how they should treat me, what I should expect. And what I see my daddy do is what I'm going to think is okay for a man to do. Right? All right. We have counseling and resources for you, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
All right. There's a lot to unpack, man. The show is called Who's Out of Order. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the mother of the little girl. I believe she was out of order because it sounded like she was probably, she was using the child as a tool. She told him that the baby wasn't his, so that put the doubt into his head. And anytime you put doubt into a man's head, the paternity of the child, then he's not gonna get over that. It's impossible. You'll never get him to think that there's a possibility that this child might not be his until you prove it 100%. So like I said, if it comes out of your mouth and he wants a DNA test, you should just basically be like, look, let's go do it, because we got to get this over with. Don't let that drag on. Don't let it drag on, because it's going to affect your child. He's going to always look at the child as maybe this is not my child. And he might start treating the child a little differently because it's not his seed. So for that, she is out of order. And I don't know what she's going to do with the boyfriend, but the boyfriend already know that. And he wasn't even in the picture on that part. But then we got to go to my man Malik. Malik, you were my man until you got your girlfriend's car and then you had sex with your baby mama. You was definitely out of order for that, man. That was stupid. That is a stupid move. Look, this is what you do, man. It's a rule that I have, and I've always had this rule. Once you're with a woman and she's been with another man, you never go back. And if you stick to that rule, you ain't gotta worry about it. You do not go back and try to rekindle things and all that stuff. It's over at that point. So that's just my opinion. People might not agree with it, but that's fine. That's fine if you don't agree with it. But I mean, it's a pretty good rule for me. And Malik, after she had her man and she with her dude and stuff like that, man, you leave that alone. Just look at it as a business. And you and her have a child together, and y'all have to co-parent. I mean, that's the best way, and that's the best thing for the baby. So with that, Negro, you are out of order. All right, so that wraps that up. And what I'm gonna say is, you're free to do that. Comment, you're free to do that also. Comment as much as you want. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. Subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Grow the channel. When you subscribe, it grows the channel. When you like, it grows the channel. And hit the notification bell, because there will be a video coming out every day. So hit the bell so you can get notified when at least got one video coming out every day. So with that, I'm gonna say peace and be one.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Dose. Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below.